Hey golfers, in this next video I'm going to show you the correct club path for a draw. Sick of slicing? Want to hit a draw? This is the video for you. Stay tuned. Hi, it's Troy from hittingitsolid.com here. Thanks for watching. So let's talk about this club path for a draw. So you want to hit a draw, so what does that look like? Well, if you're someone that's used to hitting a slice, that would be for a right-hander, hitting down like this and watching the ball curve like that. Now, most golfers that have a bad slice want to hit a draw. So if you're that person, ideally what you're trying to do is do this sort of shape shot. Starts a little bit right and curves around to the left. And generally draws will go a lot further than slices, so for a lot of golfers they're very much a desirable thing. So what is the right club path for a draw? Well, if I'm set up to a ball here and this is my target down here, ideally we need to be coming from the inside to outside to hit a draw. So if I go to the top here, I come on the way down, I want this club head to be coming more from the inside in this direction here and hitting the golf ball in that sort of path there. If you're someone that's used to fading it, well, you'll be doing just the opposite. You'll be coming more over this way. Club head will be coming down across the ball in that motion there. So to hit a draw, that's the first thing that you need to do. You need to get that path coming inside out. So how much do you need it coming inside out? Well, fortunately with today's technology, we can put a lot of numbers in this to help you work out how much you need. So typically for most really good golfers, they'll have an inside out club path anywhere from 2 to 4, 5 degrees. That's what most of the good players do that draw the golf ball consistently. So the first part is getting that path right. Now the second part is the face at impact. Now I was always taught growing up, if I wanted to hit a draw, I needed to have a face at impact pointing left. So it'd look something like this. I'd be coming inside and then I'd want to turn that face over and have it pointing left. Unfortunately, if you do that, the ball will start in the direction of what the face is doing at impact. So if your face is left at impact, guess where the ball's going? It's going left, regardless of what your path is doing. So ideally, what you need to be able to do is have that inside out club path, anywhere from that sort of 2 to 4, 5 degrees. And we want our face degrees to be around about 1 to 2 degrees to the right at impact. That's right, so you've got a path of anywhere from 2 to 5 degrees to the right, and we've got a face anywhere from 1 to 2 degrees. And what happens is, if you just say you had a 4 degree inside out path, and you have 2 degree club face to the right, 4 less than 2 gives you 2 degrees, that will get you a draw. So it all sounds a bit complex, but this is something that if you work through with your instructor who has a flight scope or a TrackMan, they can get the exact data and get you on the right track to hitting a draw. But you need to be coming inside, and you need to have that face 1 to 2 degrees to the right, and you will draw the golf ball. Now, with that being said, you do need to make sure, and this is all being created equal, that you've got a good posture at setup, and you've also got a neutral to slightly strong grip. You still need to have those two things in place, or that will inhibit your ability to do a few other things to get you that draw. So very important, coming up, I've got a simple exercise you can practice anywhere that will help you get you that draw anytime you need it. It's coming up. Okay, here's a simple exercise to help you get that club path for a draw whenever you need it on the golf course. So all you need is grab yourself a club. Don't need to be hitting shots for this. Ideally, I'd like to see you practice this, just doing rehearsal swings first of all, then you can build up to hitting small shots at the range and then build yourself up to doing full swings. So I'll show you this from a couple of different angles. All I want you to do is address a ball. Now, most golfers that aren't able to get an inside-out golf swing and draw the ball, they typically will come down a lot steeper with a shaft is coming down a lot steeper, and they'll cut across that ball like that, making it just pretty much impossible to hit a draw. Now, the reason that happens predominantly, now all things being equal, if you have a good posture, a good grip, that is how golfers will struggle to hit that draw. But if you've got good posture, good grip, make a good backswing, there's a small little move you can do that will help you hit a draw every time. As you get to the top, when I'm in this position here, just letting the arms sit there nice and naturally. Now, most golfers that struggle with the draw, this lead shoulder turns very early, and you'll see as soon as I turn that, club head gets outside of my hands. The only way it can get to the ball, cutting across it. So try this instead. Now, as you get to the top, I want that lead shoulder to move towards the target just slightly, and watch what happens. See there, the shaft shallowed straight away. I didn't do anything with my arms, it shallowed straight away, and I can come down and that path is inside out. I'll do it again. Lead shoulder towards the target, it's just a little move. Shaft shallows out, inside path to the ball. That little move, it just keeps your shoulders closed a little bit longer, and you'll see I've got them closed to the ball here. That little move, they're still closed at this stage. So from this angle here, you'll see they're still closed, they're pointing out this way somewhere, whereas if you're someone that turns them open very quickly, makes it pretty much impossible to come from the inside and hit a draw. So from towards the camera, move that shoulder towards the target, that shaft shallows out straight away. I'm not doing anything with my hands or arms, I'm just letting them pretty much do whatever they want, but because I'm moving my shoulder towards the target, they will naturally flatten out, inside path. Whereas if you move your shoulder to the left and spin it open, you're going to come down and across the ball every single time. Practice this move. This really does work. I've done this at the driving range, playing around with it, from getting outside in, making that small little change with that lead shoulder, and my club path on the flight scope changed straight away from being left to inside out. I think it was 4 to 5 degrees almost straight away, so it really does work. Now, really important, coming up, I've got an additional video that talks about the trail shoulder in the downswing and how you need to get it externally rotating. This ties in with this. This will help you get that shaft shallow in the downswing, start crushing the golf ball. Stay tuned, it's on soon. Want to know how to hit an even better draw? Click and watch the video on your screen now. It's going to go into more detail about the trail shoulder and how you need to externally rotate it in the downswing. This will help you hit a draw shot and really complements this video well. Do you want to know how to play even better golf? Consider subscribing to the channel. And remember, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.